Let's see if this is going live. Yeah, it looks like it is. Alright, so far the only thing I've done as I got into the cockpit is turn on those 4 switches. So that's the targeting pod, that's the laser, that's the master arm, that's my gun pack. Then I go here, get my helmet sight on. It's already on now, I think, since one of the last patches. So when I turn my head around, I've got my sight like this that I can use. So on this side I usually put the program on Delta, I believe, and I go to auto, or yeah, that's it, and it's on Delta, so that's good. Do I want to lower my seat a little bit? There we go. Now let's see which key puts the left screen here as soy. Is it this one long? Or is it this one long? Or is it just this? This? Nothing seems to be happening. That's weird. Is it this one? No. Let's go check the controls. Adjust controls. Does that do anything? Yeah. Does that do anything? Yeah. What does that do? That's the trim. Okay. That doesn't do shit. CMS. China. Boat. Okay, so aft, forward. Forward, aft. Aft. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure my controls were working. Now, is this going to work? If I go with this one up, doesn't seem to work. It is very bizarre. Okay, the HUD is now active. Okay, and if I do that, I'm changing weapons. Okay, yeah. So if I keep left long, does left long have to be like 20 seconds for this to go left? Ah, now the box is there. Okay. If I do this, putting mark points. Okay, well, that I figured out. If I hold that for long enough, doesn't do that, that for long enough. Yeah. That DMS switch doesn't seem to be doing what it's supposed to do. So that's the Cooley switch. Okay, let's try it with the Cooley switch then. Cooley switch. Okay, that changes that. Okay, that's the one I wanted then. Okay, so that's gonna be that. And then that changes that. Okay, we're back in business. The brakes are working. And so, yeah, I want that. Here, I have to turn that on. Good, so my Mavericks will now work. And if I want to have the autopilot to path, I have to do that. Okay, I think we can get it figured out somehow. And if I go like this, is it gonna go to, yeah, waypoint 1, waypoint 2, okay. And then up top, I've got that, so I want to change that. Okay. Weapons off for now, we're just going to go take off. Now for the flaps, want to see how I set that up. See if my switch works. Yeah, that's good. That's for that. Okay, good. So it took me a while to get things figured out, but I think now it's gonna work. So what we'll do first is we're going to go hit some AAA's with my Mavericks. And then hopefully we'll be able to go drop some CBU-105s on some enemy tanks. And of course, I'd like to use my big 30mm gun on some trucks, because it's always fun when it goes. So we're gonna try that. Now before I take off, I'm just gonna go double check if everything seems to be working. That looks good, that looks good. Alright. So let's go. We are rolling. Must have been 2-3 weeks since I flew the A-10, so if I look rusty, it's because I am. How are we doing on speed? Are we at a speed where we might take off? Yep. This is good. Let's just check if my controls for the wheels work. They seem to work. That's good. Once I'm airborne, I like to get my flaps up. And now we're just going to pick up some speed, some altitude. Where are my waypoints? So waypoint 1. If I go this page to this, and I want to go to waypoint 1, guessing waypoint 1 might be the AAA's. Is that what it says? Yeah, AAA trucks. Okay. So on the right side, I'll want to have my targeting pod. Put it on air to ground. And then we'll try to put targeting pod slaved to the waypoint. Then the left MFD will go to the Maverick page. Okay, now the right MFD is going to become my sensor of interest. We're going to zoom in. Let's try to see what we have over there. Okay, so there are some trucks there. Let's try to lock this up. How do I lock this up? There we go. Managed to get a lock. Now will I remember how to laze? Is that the laze button? Yes, it's the laze button. And so then I can go to the left MFD and say lock. Can you find me a target? Okay, it's to the right. Looking very amateurish. Okay, I have a lock. I have a master arm. Why is it not firing? We'll have to figure it out on our next pass. Let's remove the laser. So my laser by default should be correct frequency. Well, it was because the missile found it. And so let's just click here, weapon release. That's weapon release, right? Okay, so it wasn't because I didn't have the right button for it. Maybe the missile wasn't ready yet. Sometimes it needs to warm up for a while. So my AAA trucks are over there. And so we're gonna try this crap again. I was gonna say, it would appear I wasn't quite on target. Now I am. Okay. So now I'm gonna have to go left side there. Go with this and release weapon. Go weapon, go.
Pull up, pull up.
I'm gonna get shot. Yeah. All that because my freaking Mavericks won't shoot. Look at that. They're having a field day on my plane. Well, when everything sucks, what do you do in an A-10? You go back to your HUD. You say, I'm gonna go for, let's see, what kind of weaponry could I go for? Yeah, I got all kinds of master caution. It doesn't even want to go to weapons. Okay, that's changing something, but yeah, everything's kind of going like manure right now. We'll just bring it back to base. But we'll bring it back to base the quick way. This way. Flag in. We're gonna try a different method. Okay, so let's try this again. This. This is now selected. I want map off. I want this to go a bit bigger. Is that the way or that the way? Yeah, that way. And then if I go up to the HUD, then I do initial position, I go AAA trucks, and then if I go to the left side here to the weapons page, I will try to arm the CBU 105s. Yeah, that looks good to me. And then go back to that. Okay, so let's just get it to taxi. We'll get the flaps there. I want this thing to be there. So we'll try to go get the AAA with the CBU 105s that normally I reserve for the tanks because my Mavericks didn't want to shoot, and I just want to take out the AAA and then maybe shoot my guns a little bit. That would make me happy. Gear going up. Picking up a bit of speed. Let's lower the seat a bit. And now we're gonna want to pick up some altitude. So got master arm on, laser arm, TGP on, contact arm, everything seems to be armed. There's an invalid fusing somewhere. Maybe the mission file is corrupt. If I go left side like that, I'll at least turn that on. It's aligning. And if I look at this, this looks ready. Okay, CPU 105s are ready. And then right screen, I'm gonna put to air to ground. I'm gonna go there. Gonna climb a little bit more, but we have to stay under the clouds. So that's now my SPI. So that's good. Now let's check on that thing. Yeah, I'll just throw one of those bombs in the middle of that pack there and hope for the best. There we go. Let's head for that position. Seven miles. What are we doing on speed? We're good. Let's give it full throttle. There we go. It's a wind corrected munition, so my weapons don't release. Why don't the weapons release? Am I not close enough, or? It says it's ready, but it doesn't drop. Am I like in nav mode or something? Is that why? Weapons off. Trying all my switches, trying to see if I can get the gun going or... So now I'm on my CBU 105s. Got my target, that's right there. So if I go there and I say like, this is my target. I want it to be my speed, didn't work. Let's see if it made it the speed. Nope, it didn't work. Now it's a speed. Can I drop ordnance now? Would have been nice. Let's try dropping a bomb on those guys then.
Pull up.
That
Pull up.
worked. Okay, so I got that one to drop. Is it gonna blow? Ah, of course now we can't see it. Now that it's gonna blow. Yeah. Wanted to see those explosions. Well, that worked. Okay, so now we gotta reproduce that on the previous waypoint. This, and then we gotta do this. Yeah, made that the speed. Maybe that won't work because I'm too close, so I'm gonna turn around. Right now I'm just right over them. Can't remember what key activates the gun. Oh, they've activated their guns. Oh, look at them nice holes. The bomb's dropped. Hopefully it's gonna go where it's supposed to go. Make the boom boom down there. Oh, it's going boom boom. ZU-23. Oh yeah, they're gone now. Okay. Now let's see about getting that gun activated. So this. Trying more or less all my switches, hoping that one of them will activate my gun. What does that do? That does nothing. Is there something for gun activate, or I don't know. Running out of ideas now. Gun trigger. First stage. So I've got that and that, yeah. That doesn't do anything. That's the Coolhand TMS DMS. The gun fires. So maybe I could just go spot my trucks and shoot them. So trucks 2 there, they're along the road. We'll go shoot at that. My HUD symbology is showing me the symbology for the rockets, but I can shoot the gun more or less with that circle. I forget which button activates my gun, so.
Pull up, pull up.
Just sort of by eye, I can get them all on fire. There we go. And there's those other trucks. Let's go get the other trucks and then we'll head home with our thing full of holes. And once we're home, maybe we'll read the frickin' manual to know how do we activate the gun. So many buttons with 3 functions on this plane. I forget what they do sometimes.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Didn't get all of them, but got a few. It's good enough for me. Is that the base? That's the base. And so that clack, 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 clack. Okay, clack is there right in front of me. Land. gear down. Flaps coming down. Maybe not all the way down right now. Let's take a nice screenshot.
Altitude.
Let's not crash taking our nice screenshot. Touchdown. Our little Avenger Sam. Alright, flaps, air brakes. Now there, it's gonna be a better screenshot. Or with the part of the wing ripped off. Yeah, that's good too. Let's go do some off-roading. I'm doing some off-roading with my dump truck. Yeah. My A-10 dump truck. This is really good for off-roading. I don't think I fit in those hangars, so I'm gonna go to the big parking lot with my dump truck. I guess this is the parking where I actually started, so I could just park right here. Good enough. If I want to be able to get out, the ladder coming down, then we turn off the engines, and that is that. So if you enjoyed this and you know which one of the four-way switches activates the gun, please write a comment below. And hopefully you enjoyed this, because I'm not sure I did. So I got a few trucks, few T90s. And I got the ZU-23s I wanted to get. And then some infantry and trucks with my big gun. Alright. Well, that's that.